Hey guys, just wanted to give you a little update and let you guys know that Brandy is still working her booty off, DJing her little heart out. And I have the opportunity to have our next guest, which I'm so excited on, Olandria from Love Island, who I'm sure you guys all know. And this was the week that she could actually be available because she just is getting off the show. And so I just thought I'd give it a go on my own, solo. So I'm stepping up and I'm going to take Brandy's hosting duties over and talk to Olandria. You guys are going to love her. Olandria, welcome to Sorry We're Cyrus.
Thank you for having me.
I love getting to say that. Brandy gets to do all the fun stuff. So unless you guys have been living under a rock, you absolutely know who Olandria is. And if you have been, she's actually been on this last season of Love Island. And so welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
I'm so excited for you to be here. No, everything like I just started on TikTok and I'm a TikToker. So I've been seeing all the clips and all saw you on Kiki, who I love, and just been watching all the things. And you are just so cute. And I feel like you are one of those people right now that people are just so obsessed with. Because I really do just see all the comments, all are so positive about, and I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen this season of Love Island yet. I've just seen all the clips, but I feel like everybody really just loved who you were on the show. So, and that's not always easy to do. So
it is not.
Yeah.
At all.
And so fellow Southern girl.
Yep. Alabama, homegrown.
Homegrown.
Yeah.
You're from Decatur?
Yeah.
Okay, I know people from Decatur.
No way.
Oh, yes.
No
and
way.
I'm from Eastern Kentucky, but then moved to Nashville.
Okay. Yeah, Nashville's right there by Decatur.
So close.
Yeah.
I'm going to be professional and use my questions. So if you hate any of them, it's Kelsey. How does, and I love this question because I get asked this a lot. How does Alabama, Olandria, compare to LA, Olandria?
Ooh, let's see. Alabama, Olandria. Less glamorous, I guess. You know, more down. I'm not gonna say more down to earth because I'm down to earth regardless of where I go. I don't know. Back at home, I'm just more laid back. I'm just more myself. I feel like in LA and in Houston, I'm more polished. I feel like I have to sit upright and be this girl that I always have to keep a great face card. Back home, I get to relax. I get to just be me. I get to be ugly. I don't have to have all glam on. I get to just be my natural self and even bask in my natural accent. I feel like I code switch a lot, you know, even in the village. I was like, okay, where's the accent at? As soon as my mom came, country as a bumpkin.
Oh
like
my
a country
God.
bumpkin came out. I'm just like, oh God, my mask fell.
Girl, Molly literally will be around me for an hour and she's like, Mom, I hate I'm Southern. It's so crazy. Anybody that's around me, it just comes out.
Yeah.
But I've actually, when I first moved to LA, everybody would be like, where is your accent from? And look at me so insane.
Yeah.
And so I would try that too, is I would try to talk all proper.
Yep.
And my kids were like, Mom, no. Don't do that. That does not sound right.
That's so funny.
So finally I just embraced it.
Yeah. I need to do that.
You do.
More.
And honestly, I've found, because I was always very paranoid about it. Oh my gosh, because people would look at me like I was so country. But I found now that people really do love it.
Yeah.
And it just makes us who we are.
No, for sure.
You know?
I embrace mine a lot more.
Yeah.
Like in the villa, people probably looked at me like, I don't know, when you think of a country accent, a Southern Belle, you don't really think of people as I guess, bright. People always
I always say this.
Underestimate us because we're the country. I'm like, oh, I'm educated too.
Oh,
it's
always.
Yeah.
I was
So
going to
think
say
that's
that,
why
and then I didn't.
Switch so much.
I always am I feel like people look at me like I'm not smart.
Yeah, same. No, same.
Totally.
Literally.
But now I'm just okay.
Yeah.
I got to let it go. And I have, and it's been honestly only the last probably few years that I've really been comfortable in it.
I need to do that immediately.
Yeah.
Actually.
Can you talk a little bit about how you feel growing up Southern shaped you? Made you, just who you are?
Yeah. Growing up in the country, I just truly feel like, I don't know, I just feel like people that come from the South, come from the countryside, are more down to earth. I feel like I meet people where they are. Never really look down on people ever. always allow myself to be in someone else's shoes and see things from their perspective and just respect it however they moved. I don't know. I just really feel like being from the countryside truly made me value and have morals versus the city people, not to be shady.
No, I know.
Because just being raised in Alabama and moving to Houston right after I graduated, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm so much different from the city girls. Like I just don't get it. The way they live, I don't get it. Maybe the way I live, they just don't get it. But it's like, I don't know. Just like I have morals, I have all these beautiful things. And it's like their life is way more faster. They kind of take more pride into like materialistic things. I was like, okay, I appreciate the smaller things actually. Like, you know, when it comes to dating, just small gestures like opening my car door, being a gentleman.
Yep.
They don't really care about many things like that. It's like, as long as you have the funds, that's what gets them, you know, going. It's like, that doesn't really work for me. You know, small town country girl, open my door, buy me a flower or two, you know, stand on the right side of the street. You know, I just value things such as things like that. I truly feel like me growing up in the countryside truly made me that type of woman, you know?
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
I'm the exact same way.
Yeah.
And like, I do feel like, and honestly, that's probably why you stood out on the show in so many ways and how people really connected to you.
Yeah.
Like how you treated other people. And, because I get that a lot.
Yeah.
You know, especially because when I first moved out here too, like it was really hard for me to make friends. And like, I just didn't love all the same things that the people I met here were doing. And so, but I'm so, like, I talk about it all the time. Like, I'm so glad I was raised in the South.
Yeah.
There just is something special about, and I feel like that never leaves you.
Right.
Like for me, I feel like I'm the exact same person. Not like, of course, I think I've grown a lot. Like once I had to move out here and I started managing Molly, I was pretty young.
Yeah.
And so I think I grew in those ways. But like at my core, I think I'm the exact same person.
Same. Literally.
Yeah, I know. And keep that. I mean, honestly, I think it's what makes you really special.
No, for sure.
And the other thing we relate to is like, I am so close to my girls. And I saw that you brought your mom on the show.
Yeah.
And how was that?
That is my girl. Just seeing my mom, honestly, all my walls dropped immediately. The accent came out. I was bubbly. Mind you, prior to that, I was just so down in the dumps. I felt drained on the show, you know, just emotionally, physically, spiritually drained. So seeing my mom, someone I know that supported me and going hard for me behind the scenes, I'm just like, I can breathe. I can be myself.
Absolutely.
Accent came out immediately. I was just all giggly and bubbly. Like, she truly brightens up my day.
Yeah.
Truly.
Like, that's how I'm with my girls. Like, they're my best friends now that they're older.
Yeah.
And I feel like even Molly was on the show about probably a month ago.
Yeah.
And a lot of the fans were saying, oh my gosh, this is the most we've seen Molly just be Molly and so long because she's with her mom and sister. And her accent was rolling.
I love it. I love it.
I love it too. Because she does. She has more of an accent, I think, than any of my kids. It's so funny that her and I are together so much.
Yeah.
Like it just wears off on her.
Oh.
Did your mom like being on the show?
She was so paranoid. She was like, I'm just not photogenic. I'm like, well, girl, I have cameras on me all day, every day. So I'm in the villa, not even knowing if the angles look good. I'm like, I don't even know if I even, you can't think about things like that. You just gotta just be in the moment. So once we started talking and she just forgot about the cameras and it was just me and her, you know?
Yeah.
You can see that she started getting a little comfortable, but she was in her head a lot when she first started talking.
It still freaks me out. Like, I don't love being on camera for all those reasons.
Yeah.
But you do get used to it.
You do.
And I just thought you guys were so cute together.
Yeah.
And her body is like popping. She's having fun.
That's my girl.
Can be.
That's my girl.
So your questions are so funny. Okay. Do you have a favorite Southern food?
Country fried steak.
Country fried steak?
Yeah.
I love country fried steak.
Yeah.
Or a favorite Southern saying?
I don't know.
You know what? I don't know if I have one either.
I don't know.
Yeah. So do you feel like your Southern charm spiced up the villa? Like, did people treat you differently? Were you the only Southern girl on?
From the
South?
When I think of the South, I think of Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Tennessee, things like
Kentucky.
Sure. You know what? Yes. Okay. Kentucky.
I'm from Eastern Kentucky.
Okay. Sure. Kentucky. So I would say like the deep South, like yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The only one. It's so funny because when I watched episode 1 back of the show and I just heard myself, I'm like, ew. Like, I am that country. It was so bad. It was so bad.
I mean, I like listen to
It
myself and I'm
scared
like,
me.
it scares me. But then I'm just like, I don't even care anymore.
Oh my
But I'm
goodness.
old. It took me a long time to get here.
Oh my
so.
gosh.
We just had the longest day of podcasting. It was such a long day. It was really, really fun. But now I'm just feeling like I need to rest and just chill. And one of my favorite things lately that has really been helping me, not only with physical wellness, but also mental wellness, is the CBD gummies from Cornbread Hemp. They're absolutely amazing, and they were formulated for stress, discomfort, and sleeplessness. Like today, my neck's kind of hurting, and honestly, I do feel like when I take this, it relaxes me enough that it makes that stop hurting, and it just makes me, really be able to relax. I absolutely love these, and they've become a huge part of my routine, and I love it that they're just CBD only, and that they were formulated for these specific reasons. And I just think CBD in general is just really, really great for physical and mental wellness. So we have a good little discount for you guys. Right now, sorry we're Cyrus listeners, you guys can save 30% on your first order. You just head to cornbreadhemp.com/Cyrus and use code Cyrus at checkout. That's cornbreadhemp.com/Cyrus and use code Cyrus. And I promise you, if you want to chill, relax, feel a little bit less stress, these gummies are honestly just a game changer. How does this happen? Like, how did you actually come to be on the show? Like, do you audition or how does that work?
Well,
exactly?
especially for me, they've actually been reaching out to me since 2023.
Wow.
So it's 2023, 2024, 2025. So like 3 years, like consecutive years. And I was like, you know what? I was at a rough spot with my job. I was like, you know what? I'm stressed. I'm depressed all the time. I don't have kids. I don't even have pets. But it's like, why am I even putting myself through this? I was like, you know what? I'm going to find a loophole, go on the show. And if everything works out, I'm going to have like a brighter future for myself,
Yeah.
So I just stepped out on faith and did it. Because the first 2 years I was too scared to. I was tunnel vision, because growing up with a single parent household, I was always so focused, always super, super scared to fail. So I was like, you know what? I have a great job. I have a college degree. Let me just stick to this route. I know I will always be safe. And just knowing that potentially stepping on a show could potentially make me lose my job. Because sometimes it doesn't always align. Because dating shows are tricky, with the
Very.
spicy challenges and the clips. And it was very big this year. So I'm like, thank God I had a great office. And my manager was very okay with me going and very supportive of it. But I knew stepping out on faith and doing that, I could possibly lose, it can change my whole life
Completely.
So thank goodness I did it. I prayed to God about it. It's like, you know what, God, if it's for me to do this next year, which is 2025, put it back on my list and I keep my summer plans open. Like I'm not planning anything because last year they called me to fly out, but I was in Thailand to celebrate my birthday. So this year I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna plan any plans. I'm gonna keep my schedule open. They called. I was like, you know what, I'm doing it. I'm taking this risk. Seeing what happens for me, I'm just gonna keep God first and just see if it's gonna change my life for the better. Thank goodness I did it because look at me now.
Totally.
Yeah.
That was another thing. I was wondering if your faith had really played into that because us Southern girls, we love God.
100%.
And we let him guide us in so many ways.
Yep.
And so I was wondering if how you even made the decision to do that. And it sounds like that's how.
Yeah. Prayed about it. I even asked my mom for permission. Mind you, I'm 27 years old. That's how I'm such a when it comes to me making decisions, I'm always trying to see how it affects everyone around me, my parents, my siblings. I'm always putting their feelings and their thoughts before mine.
Yep.
So before I even decided to say yes to the show, Mommy, what do you think? I was like, here's the bright side, but obviously some negative connotations that goes along with it if it doesn't go right. But she was like, I believe in you. The woman that I raised, I know you're not gonna go in there being crazy, being wild, but when it comes to challenges, show your ass. Do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, remember who you are and who I raised you to be. And I took that with me and I just prayed on it. And yeah.
Wow.
Mama's gonna be sitting up pretty good here soon.
It's pretty amazing that you were going through the stress and kind of depression and everything. And this just kept coming into your life.
Yep.
And it now, of course, it went so well.
Yeah.
It's definitely life-changing in such a positive way.
100%.
It's amazing. I love that. Yeah, that's really awesome. Had you watched older seasons of Love Island?
I only got a chance to watch season 6. And yeah, even with me watching, I'm like, oh, can you really see yourself going there doing that? That's why I have to tell my mom, like, watch a few episodes and see, like, if you could see your daughter being on that
Yes.
show. Obviously, my mom, dad wasn't a big fan. He was like, really, a dating show? Like, really? But now he's like, I'm so proud of you. You held your own. You stayed true to you. You remember your values, your morals as a woman.
Exactly.
I'm like, thank goodness I did it because it tested me in so many ways.
I'm sure.
But yeah.
It's funny. My husband, his niece was on Love Island, Australia.
No way.
Yeah, she was.
That's awesome.
It's so funny. It's so like I was watching her on it, and I was like, I can't even imagine. I would be so nervous.
I was nervous.
Oh, it would be so crazy. I always wonder how people make decisions to go on the dating shows, and
Yeah.
if you're, I feel like some people are truly looking for love, and
Yeah.
probably some aren't.
Mhm.
Like, did you feel like you really were going there to see if you found your person?
100%. This is why I probably got so like not so hurt during the season, but like I've been prior to the show, I was single for 5 years. I only had one
Wow.
boyfriend. Had my first boyfriend in college,
Uh-huh.
and that's the like me being the intentional person that I am. I always say I date to marry. I'm a very intentional person. Wasn't having much luck in Houston. City boys are just not my thing.
Yeah.
They just, I don't know what I need from a man. They just don't have for me. At least the ones that I came across. I'm not gonna write them all off.
Well, yes, and like man,
Yes,
that's
I'm
what you're looking for, a
gentleman
man.
chivalry, you know.
Yes.
In my generation, chivalry seems like it's dead. I need someone like to open doors, get me flowers, like do manly things.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And also lead. Like, how can I be submissive to a guy that's not doing those things?
Totally.
You know? So yes, I was truly going on Love Island to look for love. Silly, yes. You really go on a dating show and really find love? Well, yes, I did. You know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah.
So yes, I really was trying.
Oh,
to
I
find love.
believe that that's totally possible because I mean we've seen it happen, so many times on shows like
Yeah.
this, and I mean honestly, it seems like a great way to actually meet someone
For
and
sure.
be able to spend enough time with them to actually know their values and know who they are.
Exactly.
So, were you really nervous? Like, what was it like when you first walked into the villa for the first time? Was it?
It was a mixture of like excitement, nervousness, because you don't even know how the guys are gonna look. Not saying the looks are everything.
I know.
but
I
it's just
saw
like,
y'all saying that.
you know, like
I
better be cute. You know,
Seriously.
I know looks is not everything, but it's like I have to enjoy looking at you too.
What sign are you? Are you
I'm a Gemini?
I thought she was a Taurus for
Really?
sure.
I'm a Gemini.
Are you late May?
Yeah, May 29th.
Oh, you're so on the cusp.
Yeah.
She has a lot of Taurus. She does. My daughter Brandy's a Gemini. That
Oh.
she's later too. But like I just feel like so many things you're saying
Yeah.
is such a Taurus thing. So did you bond with everyone in the villa? Like
I did.
And did you make like real friendships?
I did. I bonded with everybody. Like literally, people would tell you, like I'm watching an old podcast back from people that got dumped from the island early. They would literally say I'm the heart of the villa, the mom of the villa, the therapist. Like, cause I'm a big sister. I'm a big sis of 6. So it's like I always take
Are you
people under-
really?
yeah. I'm always taking people under my wing, even when people are feeling left out or feeling alone. Like I'm always that person that's going up to them, making them feel seen for the first time. Like me and Austin, one of the guys on the show, built a great bond. Because I saw he was like kind of like, I'm not gonna say left out from the group activities with the guys. I'm like, you know what? I see you. What's your story? Like, we just bonded off of that, and I will do mental check-ins with them every day, and we just built this great bond. So I was really like that with everybody.
That's
Checking in with
amazing.
everybody.
I feel like
being the
we have so
therapist.
much in common. I feel like I'm that way too.
Yeah.
I'm like that with, and maybe that's just from being
Mhm.
Southern and kind
Yeah.
of everybody knows everybody. And
Right.
it's just a thing.
I love it.
Is there anything that you would change about the experience?
100%. I wish I was more selfish in the beginning. I was always, even when it came, like I said, prior to coming on the show, I will always, before I make a decision, always think about how would it affect everyone around me? Parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, grandparents. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never really thought for myself. So even coming to the villa, I was like, you know what? I'm going to be open-minded. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. And it's like, I forgot to be selfish in the beginning. Decided to be selfish the last week. And I'm not going to say it was too late, but I'm glad that I did, you know?
Totally.
So, yeah.
I just started therapy and she's just teaching me that right now. I'm
Yeah.
serious.
It's
like
so hard.
it is hard. And because my mom was always like that as well, like just teaching me to put, other people's
Yep.
feelings, kind
Exactly.
of before yours. And I think I've always done that too.
Mhm.
And I really think it just like recently I've kind of learned that sometimes you do have to look out for yourself.
You do, because no one else is going to look
I
out for you.
know. And I, for years, just did not comprehend that.
Yeah.
But now, as an old lady, better late than never, though. So,
Exactly.
Were there any moments the cameras didn't show that you would have loved for the audience to see and their perspective on it?
Yeah, I actually have personality. I'm more than just a therapist. I'm more than just this stern woman, that knows what she wants. I'm actually funny too. Like, I wish they would have showed more of my personality because I would like to think that I'm a well-rounded individual, and I
Right.
truly wish the world got to see that.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because you seem so chill and just,
Yeah, exactly. And everyone thinks like I'm just this strict woman that knows what she wants. I'm like, okay, yes, that too. But I do like to giggle. I do like to laugh. I do like to, what I mean? Like,
totally.
I do have those qualities too. I wish y'all got to see that.
But I also think probably, I don't know how many girls were much younger, but I know on a lot of the shows, like Dom's niece, very young. And at 27, I feel like you're starting to grow into who you are.
Yeah.
You kind of know more who you are and what you want and your values and
Yeah.
all of that.
No, for
So
sure.
I'm sure that came into play a lot.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of funny because even when I was in my early 20s, I've always felt like I knew what I wanted. Truly, being the oldest of six, I truly feel like being a big sister. It just my childhood experiences matured me overly young. So I was always mature for my age. Always. It's just like I'm just 27 now. But
Yeah.
the same things that I wanted at 27, I think I definitely wanted at 20,
Wow.
21. You know
That's
what I mean?
amazing.
I
Yeah.
always did it with intention. Always, always, always. Which is why I waited so long to have a boyfriend. I was like, you know what? High school, I'm okay.
That's
'Cause my
amazing.
mom was a teen mom. My parents had me in the 10th grade, so I grew up with my parents.
Wow.
Yeah, my parents are 43 years old,
Wow.
and I'm 3 years away from being 30. So
Now, are
they're
your parents still
millennials.
together?
No,
They're divorced.
no.
And does your mom still lives in Alabama, right?
Those my parents too.
Oh, they both do.
Mhm.
And then you were already away from your mom in Houston, right?
Mhm.
And living in Houston. So, okay. So I was going to say, I was wondering how she was feeling about all this and you leaving home, but you already
Yeah,
did that.
I already
So,
did that.
what's your favorite thing about your time on the show?
My building my relationship with Shelly, my soul sister.
cute.
She's so cute. I love her so
You all
much.
seem to have a great relationship.
An
Yeah.
amazing relationship.
She's
That's my girl.
Yeah, that's amazing. So you guys will be friends forever.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
She is not gonna get rid of me.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I'm stuck with her.
And if I were gonna be living in a villa and on a show like that, I would definitely need a friend like
No,
that
for
because
sure.
it seems like, I mean, what we see is all the fun and games and all the things, but I'm sure like being there as long as you are, and it has to be exhausting,
Oh, it was.
mentally, physically, all of it.
Yeah, we both just decided, like, confided in each other. We literally walked into the villa together.
Wow,
Literally, the first island is there. It's for the first two.
that's
So, yeah.
crazy.
That was my girl through and through.
And where's Shelly from?
She is originally from Miami.
Oh, she is.
Yes, I want to say. Yeah, but she spent some time in New York as well.
So, how is it now, like re-entering the real world post show? Is it tough?
Oh, it's so tough. Like, literally, I went into the villa. Mind you, I wasn't a big content creator or anything like that. I literally worked in the elevator industry as a normal woman with a college degree, a normal 9 to 5, 13K followers on Instagram, and I literally came out of the villa with 1 million followers.
Whoa.
Literally, my face is plastered everywhere. I could not even.
Yeah,
get to
you're
social
everywhere,
media.
girl.
I could not get to social media without seeing me. So I'm just like, okay, how do I deal with this new reality? Small town girl from Alabama. Literally, like, the first in my family to go to college and all these things, but it's like the first to be a freaking celebrity in my family.
Seriously.
How do I navigate this craziness, So at first I was overwhelmed. You might see me in the few days after the show, we went to Disneyland. I was just like, I didn't even realize I had social anxiety until after the villa. And I'm like, this is crazy.
I'm sure.
I was thinking to myself, like, Olandria, your life will never go back to being the same.
No.
This is your new reality. Figure it out. You got to learn how to navigate that and just make peace with it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Honestly, I remember when that happened with Miley. We
Yeah.
were actually at Universal, which is just really close. And I think Hannah Montana had like aired like 2 days before, and we were just like normal people waiting in line for the roller coaster.
Yeah.
And the roller coaster comes in, and all the kids on the roller coaster started screaming.
I would have been one of those
And
kids.
we were all like, what's happening? And it was like, after that, I was like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Things are changing.
Yeah.
So it's going to be so different.
Mhm.
Were you scared of how your family or friends would react to anything that they saw on the show? I'm sure that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit. Even though, like, outside of challenges, I held my own. I always remember my core values and who I was as a woman. But, like, obviously, in those challenges, I'm like, okay, did I take it too far? Did I do too much? You know? So that's one of the first things that I asked my mom, like, is the family proud of me? Are you proud of me? She's like, baby,
Oh,
everyone's so proud of you. Like, I always value the opinions of my family because I hold them near and dear to my heart. Literally, they hold me on such a high pedestal as a kid. I was an honor roll student, was the best of the best all the time. So it's like
wow.
me doing the show was so like out of the ordinary for me because I was so like I walked a straight line when it came to, you know.
Totally.
So this is the first time that I ever just stepped out of my comfort zone and do something that I wanted to do, even though it was like kind of uncomfortable for me.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I was so scared to see what they were going to think, but they're so proud of me.
Yeah,
All
because
of
I
them.
feel like when I watch those shows, so many of the girls already are trying to be influencers
Yeah.
and don't have normal jobs, and you
Mm-mm.
know,
I was a
like,
normal girl.
and you were just like living life in
Yeah.
Houston, working,
Yeah.
and I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it's so cool. And because when you were coming from that place, you're doing it for all the right reasons, you know. So wow.
Agreed.
I guess the biggest culture shock leaving the villa was that you are very famous.
Yes, yes. I never, it's so crazy because even when I started my job 3 years ago, I would always joke with my coworkers, like, I'm not gonna be here long. I'm gonna be famous. Like, I'm gonna be famous. And like, you know, they're just like, oh, what you gonna do? OnlyFans? Like, fucking men.
Totally.
You know, I'm like, well, no,
Yes.
but I'm gonna be famous. And they'll be like, well, famous what? I'm like, because I'm pretty. They'll be like, oh, you're
And you said
joking.
you've
You're
kind of known that since you were little.
Literally, I wanted to always be a model as a kid. I was so obsessed with Tyra Banks, so obsessed with Naomi Campbell. Used to watch Next Top Model all the freaking time. Between that and Disney Channel, like I will flip the channels back and forth, whichever one goes on commercial quickly. I would like flip it back to the other one. But going to the mirror, like smiles at myself, like, you know, smile with my eyes and like practice my face. And obviously, my mom raising 3 beautiful young girls, she didn't have the funds to put me through like a modeling agency and things
Right.
like that. So it's like, you know what? Put that on the back burner. My mom always pushed education. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to college as a backup plan. Like that was, I'm gonna be a model. I don't know, you know. So as a kid, I kind of lost sight of it because being from a small town in Alabama, like what connections do you have as far as like
Totally.
modeling? So for a minute, there was like a distant memory for me. So after college, you know, I went to the elevator industry, ended up doing that for 3 years. But I would literally be on the Teams call, looking at my picture, and be like, "Oh, you're not supposed to be here, Olandria." Literally like a glam shot. I'm like, girl, this is selling elevator parts. This is cool, but it's like this is not your reality. Like it has to be something bigger than this. So in Love Island College this year, I'm like, you know what? I'm scared, but I'm taking it.
Wow.
Thank goodness I did because I think I'm finally in my modeling
are on
era.
your way.
Yeah, I'm well on my way.
You really
super
are.
excited
That's
about
the
it.
one thing about those shows is they really do like people. You become famous overnight. I mean, it's really crazy.
Yeah.
Brandy and I talk about it a lot.
Really?
Because, yeah, I mean, just like people like they feel like they know you.
Yes.
It's very like kind of with Miley, like even from Hannah Montana, they felt like they knew her.
Mhm.
And when people do that, I mean, you just get fans forever.
Yeah. I
You
love that though.
really do. It's
Mhm.
amazing.
Yeah.
And with those shows, it just blows you up so fast.
Uh-huh.
It's awesome.
Agreed.
And so, did you and Nick watch this season back together?
No.
No, I wouldn't
I'm
either.
I don't really want to, if I'm being honest. It's like, I kind of know what happened. I don't want no show or no episodes telling me what happened. Like, no, that didn't quite happen like that, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to, like, my perception, I'm good with the perception I have of the show. I truly feel like me watching that show back is just gonna, I don't know.
It would freak me out.
Yeah. And I already hate even looking at videos of me talking. So a whole show of me just talking, I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
I watched the first episode. I'm like, ew, this is so cringy.
Oh
What
my
is this?
gosh.
But I do need to watch at least a few episodes before the reunion. Like,
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's true. It would be hard to watch back, I think. Really hard.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like things happen a certain way and
Yep.
then the producers produce it a different way.
Mhm.
And like you're just probably like, oh, wait, actually didn't happen quite like that. And that would be hard for me.
yeah.
And I don't know if you can talk about this, but has your family met Nick yet?
Yes. My mom, well, my mom has. When she came to family day,
Yes.
she met Nick and his mom and his sister.
And is she?
She loves him. Literally every time she calls me, where's my son-in-law at? I'm like, oh, too
I
soon.
love
Too
it.
soon, but he's right here.
That's so
Yeah, she is.
awesome.
She really, really likes Nick, and it's crazy because no guy has ever met my mom. Even the guy I was with 3 years never met my mom. So Nick is the
Really?
first guy to ever meet my mom.
Ah, And
Yeah.
that's so good. She likes him.
She likes him.
Because I'm like, I know with Molly, like it's so important
Mhm.
that, you know, and I was the same thing with my mom.
Yeah.
My mom had to love my boys,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, I just trusted my mom so
Yeah,
much
exactly.
and respected her opinions so
Mhm.
much. I love this question for you because now that I know that you're meant to be like famous and a model, what is your 2025 pinch me career goal?
Career goal. Let me see. Definitely something with modeling. I don't know. I need to have a breakthrough with that. I would love to meet Naomi Campbell for
Ah,
sure.
ah,
For sure. That's my girl. She's so
so-
beautiful.
she is absolutely stunning. Molly just did a video with her. And it's called Every Girl You've Ever Loved. And it's her
Yeah.
and Naomi.
I love it.
And Molly just said she was the greatest person ever.
Yeah.
Just fell in love with her.
She's so pretty.
She's stunning.
Literally, I probably would freeze if I'm
I
ever
mean,
in her presence.
I'm like, girl,
Not even
like,
kidding.
she does not age. She is absolutely sheer perfection.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But yeah, so do you do you like modeling or acting or?
According to Twitter, I'm such a bad actress. I cannot act to save my life. I would definitely have to get in some classes.
And so modeling is kind of where you're headed.
Modeling is something I really want to do.
I love
I
that.
just want to fulfill that. Something I've wanted since I was young. So
Oh my
being
gosh.
able to do that now with the big platform that I have, it's only right that I try to take that.
And now's the time.
Yeah,
Hit
for
it
sure.
while you're really smoking hot right now because you're everywhere. So I feel like any agency's gonna,
Yeah.
you know, look at you right
No,
now.
for sure.
Because it's, you know, it's also a tough business. But
Yeah.
so did you and Nick have an instant connection?
All right. So night one, I did kiss him. Attraction was there. I love what I saw physically. And night two, apparently he kissed me. I didn't know that till like the very end last week.
Okay.
Yes. So I would like to say instant connection. If I feel like it was instant, we would have coupled up sooner. But attraction was there on both sides. But me being from the deep, deep South and being from Alabama, like, with very traditional values, and
Yes.
if you get what I mean.
Totally.
Although I liked what I saw, I didn't really know if Nick liked what he saw. You get what I'm saying? And
Totally.
some guys that don't look like me, they don't mind being physical with you, but actually valuing you as a woman,
Totally.
actually taking it to the next level and being in a relationship with you and marrying you is something totally different.
Totally.
You know, so dating outside of my race have always scared me because it's like, am I a fetish to you? Are you fetishizing me? Like, I never know. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, I would have never.
I'm so like finicky when it comes to that. So it's like, you know what? Let me see if you truly value me. Show me that you really want to be with somebody like me. You know what I mean?
Totally.
So like, I don't know. It's always kind of iffy. Like, I knew he would always pick me for challenges. Any chance Nick ever got to kiss me, he took that chance. But then it played into like the physical part. Like, do you just physically like get in tune with me,
Right.
or do you really want to get? And the whole time he was studying me from afar. Like watching the small clips back of him yearning for me. I was like, oh, I wish I would have seen this in the villa. You know what I mean?
And you don't get to see any of that.
I don't. And I felt literally like coming out of the villa and seeing those clips and seeing people be like, Olandria, wake up. Like, your man is right there. I'm like, I did not see this. I don't know how it's like watching the clips. It looked like it's so obvious. I don't know. I guess I was in La La Land in the villa, but he did it from afar. Like when I'm looking off to someone else, he's staring at me, studying me, or having side conversations like, what is Olandria like? Like trying to figure me out. So it's like, I'm not physically or like, I'm not there to hear that stuff.
Right.
You know? But just watching it back now, I was like, dang, this man truly studied me until he was ready for me. He knew he had to put on his big boy britches and be this grown man that I needed him to be. And I feel like with the other guys, I intimidated them because I knew what I wanted. I was very stern.
I would think you would be intimidating to a lot of guys.
To a lot of them. And he was the only one that was willing to step up to the plate. But he stepped up once he was ready. Because in the beginning, I truly feel like if we would have coupled up early on, I would have been like, oh, I'm good off Nick. Like, he is just too childish for me. So I think our story played out the way it should have. He, watched me for weeks, learned what I liked, matured within those few weeks, and became the man that I needed him to be to make this thing work.
Totally.
So, yeah.
Very similar to my husband now. He always says he didn't grow up until he met me.
Aww.
And that was me like 4 years ago. So, but yeah, and even with my husband, like I was shocked at like he never texted me.
Mm-hmm.
He always called me. And
Yeah.
I was always like, oh my God, Dom's calling me. And I would be like so weirded out by it.
Yeah.
He'd be like, that's what people are supposed to do.
Right. That's
And I'm
old
like,
school.
really?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I figured you'd just text. And
Yeah.
he's like, no. He was like, that's rude. Like,
Yeah.
I'm respectful.
I like that.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
Because I had never really encountered that,
Mhm.
you know? Those things are so important.
Yeah.
Would you ever do another reality show?
Not a dating
Not
one.
a dating one.
No.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
It seems like a lot.
Mhm.
How long are you there? Like, how many?
I left my place May 12th. 2 months, but I was on the show, I think 5 to 6 weeks.
Wow.
So imagine like being disconnected from the world, your family, your friends. You don't know nothing. We didn't even know how big the show was. We didn't know anything. Olandria was a thing since day 2, and I never freaking knew. I never knew.
I am cracking up. Nic Olandria.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That is so crazy because you don't have your phone.
Yeah.
And then, like, you don't, that is so crazy.
Yep.
Like, how does anyone end up coupling it? I'm like, I would be so insecure. I'm so insecure.
You literally only have people's like word. Like whatever they tell you, you just have to believe what they tell you. Because what else do you have? You have no resources. You don't see their confessional tapes. You don't hear side conversations that they have in private with other islanders. It's like whatever they tell you to your face is all you have to go off of.
That would be.
And that was me. So watching the shit back, I'm like, oh, well, I didn't know you felt that way. You know what I mean? So it's just like, oh, I feel stupid.
Oh my God.
But it's like while you're there, you don't know these things. Like the viewers get to watch the confessional tapes. They get to see those side conversations. But then you get on the internet like, oh, she's so dumb. She's this and she's that. I'm like, well, if I knew what you knew, you think I would really be putting myself through this shit? Like, come
That's
on.
crazy.
Let's think for a second.
Exactly.
Is this thing on? Come on. I knew who I was before that show, and it's like I always had options. One thing about me, always had options. So,
well, yes.
yeah.
But
just putting that out there.
I cannot believe y'all survive without your phones, especially.
I can't believe I survived without my phone.
It'd be so weird. But I mean, I love it.
But the peace of mind that it brought, it's like, dang, do I even need a phone anymore?
Miley just said, just went to Hawaii, and she said, I ended up not going. I was supposed to go and didn't go. But she said, before she left, she called me and she said, hey, Mama, I just want to tell you I'm going on digital detox for like this next 10 days.
Yeah.
I mean, on somebody else's phone. It tagged me. Mm-hmm. And she said, it was wonderful.
Yeah.
That she was like, I did not look at my phone for 10 days. Mm-hmm. And it was amazing.
Yeah. That's how we felt 5-6 weeks. Not having any pressure from the public.
Totally.
Outside opinions don't matter. It's just your opinion and your thoughts. That's it. And it was honestly the most at peace I've been. Even with the drama going on in the villa, I truly value like how at peace I was at the same time.
Wow.
Just me and my thoughts.
That's awesome.
Literally.
Can you see yourself living in LA?
Well, yeah, now because it makes sense business wise. I do plan to move here within the next month or two. Here? He's from Miami.
Oh, he's from Miami.
Yeah, but he does live here.
He lives here.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been here quite a bit lately. Do you like it?
I like it. I visited for the first time in 2020 and I hated it. It was during COVID. Strict laws. I'm like, oh my God, so do people have fun here? Like what?
Actually, LA is a little weird. I personally am not going out on the town, but from what I hear, like LA's kind of hard. Like it's not I don't think it's a big party, like stay out till.
It's like you have to truly know people. Private parties is what is big here.
That's what I've heard. Yeah. Like clubs and stuff, like it's so different here.
Yeah.
It's not what people think. Mm-hmm. And I do find it like my daughter Brandy, she had a really hard time making friends here, like really hard time. Mm-hmm. And she moved back to Nashville. But I personally like love LA. Yeah. And as a Southern girl that loves the Lord, you can still have fun in LA and love LA and everything about it. So yeah, I love it. I can never imagine living anywhere else now.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
really. I feel that way once I move on.
It's the weather too. It just makes you happy.
Yeah.
Like, like it's never like the South, and especially like Nashville gets so much rain and all that. And LA is just always sunny and happy.
I love it.
I love it too. And like with what you want to do, it's the place to be for sure.
No, for sure. It makes the most sense.
It does. Okay, so we're gonna play something called the boring game.
Ooh.
It used to be much more fun. It was called Truth or Toke because I used to smoke a lot of pot. And I'm not doing that anymore. Okay. So
big ups to you.
Somebody
proud of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is kind of like just a speed round.
Okay.
Like, nothing deep.
Mm-hmm.
What's your go-to coffee drink or order?
I don't even drink coffee. I'm a hot chocolate girl. I would put that in a mug and act like it.
Love it. Me too. I am obsessed.
I hate coffee.
My assistant is going, they are so alive.
Yeah.
I do drink coffee, but
Nope.
give me a hot chocolate any day before. What's the most used emoji in your texts?
Probably the laughing emoji.
Yeah, me too. Which islander was the messiest and had the messiest room?
The messy. Oh, like dirty.
Yeah.
Probably Nick. He was always pissing on apparently he was always pissing on the toilets in the bathrooms. I'm just like, yeah, we got to fix that.
Who's your, well, I already know, your closest friend from the island?
Shelly.
Yeah. What's Nick's worst habit and best habit?
Worst habit. Not knowing how to aim in the toilet seat.
Exactly.
Aim in the toilet. You said, and best habit?
Yeah.
The ability to make people laugh and brighten people's day. For sure.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I mean, he's adorable.
Oh, yeah. He's so cute.
Really, really cute. The One Love Island challenge that you'd never do again.
The milk challenge.
Oh, what was that?
So the guys would literally have to like get these cow udders and like put milk in their mouth and then spit it in our mouth, in the girl's mouth. And we spit it into the bucket. And after that, we draw a question. We have a question on the bucket. And whoever we pick for that the answer to be, we dump it on them. So like spit like a bucket full of like spit milk.
Yuck.
And it was real milk. We stunk so bad.
Sounds
Like,
horrible.
Flies was obsessed with us. They were like flying around.
That is
It was
horrible.
disgusting.
That feels more like what's it? Not so. Yeah, fear factor.
I'm like, they gotta do what? Spit in our mouth.
That sounds terrible.
I already hate milk. So I'm like, ew.
Yeah,
it was bad.
Have any celebs slid into your DMs?
Of course.
Okay. Anybody you can tell or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Who would play you in a movie version of your Love Island season?
Who will play me?
Naomi. Naomi, of course.
You know what? Yeah. Naomi, my
or
girl.
Tara. Yeah. What is, I already know this question from talking to you. Your dream job is probably modeling.
Yeah.
Okay. Most romantic thing Nick has done for you since leaving the show?
Since leaving the show. It's so crazy because my supporters have been finding my old tweets. It is the weirdest thing. There's like, girl, with the witch, was it Salem witch trials was here? Girl, you've been burned already, like at the stake.
It's crazy, right?
Oh my gosh. It is so insane how much I just spoke over my life in the past few years and how everything is coming into fruition now.
Wow.
So like I always said, like, oh, I wanted to go to Disneyland and all these things. Like, made that happen immediately. Never been to Europe. He made sure I was a part of his campaign trip to where it's paid for and I was able to go to Europe for the first time and went to Greece. Like, he's so intentional. It is insane.
That's amazing.
He listens and he acts immediately. Mind you, we've only been coupled up for like 2 or 3 weeks. And he's marked off so many things on my list already.
Oh my God.
Their first few weeks of dating each other. So I'm like, oh my goodness, no man has ever in my 27 years has shown me this much like consistency and, you know, just seeing that I just feel so seen with him, you know?
It's amazing.
Yeah. So
I feel like that's rare these days.
Yep.
Seriously. Like,
he's only 24. So I'm like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
24 years old.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He knew I wanted to be a model. So the first 2 campaigns we shot was people that he's worked with in the past. He made sure I was part of those campaigns to start getting my foot in the door as far as modeling.
Okay,
and
this
those
guy's a
pictures
keeper.
blew up so much to where like so many people was reaching out to me and like noticing me. We got like 2 Vogue shout outs and like Teen Vogue.
Oh my gosh.
It's become so big. And it's like I wouldn't have been in this position if it wasn't for this guy that was able to like put me in this position. You know what I mean?
Totally.
I love it.
That's amazing. And
truly love
honestly, I love a man who like wants his woman to fly and be, you know, like some men are so intimidated by strong women.
By it.
Totally.
Intrigued. Instead of being intimidated, he's like intrigued.
It's amazing.
Like you're such a mystery to me. I want to find out, like figure out who you are, you know?
Totally.
So,
my husband's the same way. He literally is like always pushing me to be my best self.
Same with Nick.
And that's just not like, that was something I was not used to.
Same.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so with all the fame, do you like it? Do you find it hard? And do people like your friends, like, do they treat you different or are they just so excited for
Yeah,
you?
my friends are very excited. They literally was texting me right before here, like, "Oh, when are you coming home? We miss you. Like, we just want to talk to you." I'm like, I just don't have the time in the day. Like, I'm trying to find the time. I need to just try to find a balance between my new life and my friends and family. It is so hard. I'm always so tired.
I
So tired.
bet.
I feel so guilty because it's like I'm so used to just being on the phone for hours when it comes to family and friends. It's like now I barely even have time to send a few text messages a day to them,
I bet.
you know? But they support me full wholeheartedly. They literally ran my social media accounts, fought off all the trolls. They did
Wow.
everything. Literally, I owe them so much, you
Are
know?
your friends mostly in Alabama or Houston or both?
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool that they ran your social media and
Yeah, they
stuff.
did.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Honestly though, I was telling you before we started rolling, I just remember Molly in the beginning, like
Mhm.
how busy you are.
Yeah.
Like you honestly tell people like I literally don't even have time to do a few texts. That is real.
Yep.
Like it is so crazy when you are coming off a show like
Yep.
this and promoting and you have to do it while
Mm-hmm.
it's big and while it's out there. Like you
Exactly.
have to take
Exactly. Can't
advantage.
drag your feet.
No, you got to take advantage of the momentum and it is like 24/7.
It
It's
is. My
hard.
mom literally saying like, "When are you coming to Alabama? We just want to see you. Like, stay for a week or two." I'm like, I don't even have a few days to give you. Like,
Totally.
and I feel so bad. It's like I want to go home. I
Yeah.
miss touching grass. I miss looking at the trees.
Yep.
Looking at the fields. I don't know. I just miss looking at
I
that stuff
bet.
and being around it. I just feel so grounded when I'm at home. And it's like, Mama, it's so big. My life is so busy right now. I can't even tell you when I'll be able to come to Alabama.
Yeah.
Like at all right now.
Wow.
Like it'd probably be easy for her to just fly to wherever I am.
Exactly. That's what I
That's
figured.
that my life is that busy.
Totally.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you so much.
And we do a thing called DearMT, Mama Tish.
Aw.
And the stoners, that's our listeners. The stoners will write in and ask for my advice.
Okay.
Or they'll call in. This was just a write in, right? Okay. Dear MT, please help. My best friend is engaged to a man that I think is absolutely terrible for her. He doesn't do anything inherently wrong, but I just think that they are a terrible match and that if she marries him, she'll regret it. I do my best to express my thoughts with her, and she is actually very receptive and doesn't get defensive at all, which tells me she is aware that I'm right. But she has no plans of leaving him and recently set their wedding date for next summer. What do I do? Do I keep pushing her to leave him, or do I have to just let her do her thing and keep my mouth shut? For context, she and I are both turning 26, and we all went to high school together. Thank you, ladies. I love the podcast. Oh, cute. Oh, anonymous. Gosh. Now, we both have to give advice.
Okay.
So, honestly, my advice
Mm-hmm.
would be you have to let her do her thing at 26. I mean, like,
Yeah.
honestly, I think that's really hard
Mhm.
when you love somebody and they're your close friend. I feel
Mhm.
like I would want so bad to stop them from making mistakes.
Great.
But even like that I had to learn with my own kids is like you have to let them grow up and make the the right and wrong decisions.
Right.
So for me, I think if you push too hard and it could really affect her relationship with her friend.
Mhm.
And what I'll say, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and you guys will still be friends. But I feel like if you push too hard, it could push her away.
Yep.
Right?
I agree
Yeah.
wholeheartedly.
And it seems like she's already told her how she feels and all those good things. And I'm sure if this girl being 26, deep down, she probably knows the truth. But I think that's all you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
With me being the friend that always gives advice, in the earlier stages, I would literally like force my friends to take my advice. Like, this is what's best for you. Like, don't do anything else. Do this. you know?
Totally.
And the more I did that, the more I pushed them in the other direction. Just kind of how you said it.
Totally.
You know? So it's like, you know what? I would drive myself crazy because they wouldn't take my advice. Like, this
Yep.
man is not good for you. Why are you doing this?
Yep.
Why are you doing that? But it's like, until I got in a relationship with my own self, it's like, love is so blinding. It is
is.
so, it's so scary. It feels so great, but it can hurt so damn bad at the same
Oh.
time. So, like, with me being like a late bloomer and not getting my first boyfriend until I was 19 years old in college, it's like, damn. Just when I was with that guy, I was with him for 3 years. And you'd be so
Wow.
surprised at what all you will let slide because you love somebody so deep. And it
Girl, I
really gave
know.
me a different outlook on how my friends deal with their past situations in the past. 'Cause it's like, dang, I should have gave them more grace. You know, they give me
Totally.
so much grace. You know, so I've gotten to the point where it was like, you know what, I will offer my advice. It's up to you to take that advice.
Totally.
We're all grown as hell.
Yep.
It's like, you know what, if you want to bump your head at 26, bump your head at 26.
Totally.
I'll be here to pick you up again.
Exactly.
And that's all there
That's
is.
what I've learned too.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of like you. I'm like, can you not see? Like,
Literally.
and then it's just finally like, you can only do so much and they're going to do what they're going to do anyway. But like you said, then you're there to pick them up.
Exactly.
So I love that.
Yep.
This was so fun.
I loved it.
I love
Great.
I feel like she's my first Southern guest. I know. It's so awesome.
I love it.
Exactly. And I cannot wait to watch you soar because you're going to.
Thank
I
you.
really believe that.
Thank you. I
I'm really excited
appreciate
for
it.
you.
I'm excited too.
Yeah.
Don't really know what the future holds, but I'm gonna keep praying about it.
27. That's so fun. Those years. Honestly, 27 to like 37 were my favorite years.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, you got
10 years span.
10 years. Everybody's going, yeah. Okay, stoners, thank you so much. And if you haven't watched the seasons of Love Island, make sure you watch. I'm actually running to my bed as soon as this is over and starting the first episode.
You're gonna be on an emotional roller coaster, girl. Get ready. Get ready.
I can't wait to watch now. So, and stoners, you know, we always need you to send in your questions to sorrywe'recyrus@gmail.com. And we can't do the show without you. And we love you and see you next week. Bye.
This podcast has been brought to you by Podcast Nation and Hopetown Entertainment.